So let's talk about the UK economy. Why is it so fucked? So a couple of weeks ago, we had the mini budget, uncosted, spooked investors. They were all like, well, don't invest in Britain. So the value of the bonds went down. The Bank of England stepped in and said, well, we'll buy up a load of bonds, and then that will synthesize value in the market and it will stop bonds tanking. And because pensions invest so heavily in bonds, there was a fear that the pension sector was going to go under, which it almost did until the Bank of England stepped in. Anyway, they saved pensions, but now the Bank of England are like, yeah, remember all those bonds that we're just going to sell them all off now. So as they're selling them all off, that's going to force interest rates to go up again, which means mortgages are going to get even more expensive. We're already at 6 or 7%. This is going to push them up 8, 9, 10%. So people who were on a 2-year fixed or 3-year fixed who were paying like 700 quid a month are assuming they renew their mortgage in the next few months, like let's say in July or September next year that they're due to remortgage, they're going to be paying 1,500 a month, 1,700 pounds a month. So somehow they're going to have to find a shit ton of money to just stay afloat. Now ask yourself this, how many people do you know who have a spare £900 a month or £1,000 a month to cope with this influx of energy bills and doubling of their mortgage? Fucking nobody. So you're going to have a lot of people going in for a remortgage where the bank are going to go is, no, it's not your house anymore. So all of these houses are then going to go on the market at the same time. And so this influx of supply is going to make a lot of people desperate to sell, so they will lower the value of the house, lower it and lower it and lower it. And so the cost of a house will come down, right? But that's going to leave a lot of people probably in negative equity. That means that they've borrowed, let's say, £200,000 to the bank, and now the house is worth less than they've borrowed. And that leads to a weird conversation with the bank where they'll go, yeah, this house, you can't afford it anymore because it now costs double the amount every month. Oh, okay, cool. So can I sell it? No, because it's also simultaneously worth less. So you are quasi fucked. In that situation, you can't afford to sell, but you also can't afford to stay. Also, this will bleed out into the rental sector because so many rental properties are owned by buy-to-let landlords with like one other property, right? When they remortgage for that and that doubles, your rent is going to skyrocket. It is difficult to underestimate right now how fucked this all is.